grade and a little bit of a know-it-all, but very pretty lady.
They can sound pretty, but that may not be accurate for their looks.
She discovered the excitement and the passion all for herself. This is Janice, who called me 55592.
Now listen, don't try to pimp out my listeners.
That is a very early word. A travesty. I work miracles, senor, not pimping. I say, I give the passion back. And you better watch yourself, buddy. Because for my people, it takes decent.
Now these missions, there's one mission for this guy that I usually die with.
That scumbag, McCaffrey! He took more bribes than anyone. He thinks he's gonna get an honorable discharge if he turns state evidence. He just squealed. He's under armed protection in Witchett property down in Newport. Some apartment behind a car park. Torch that place. That's it. Flush him out when you hunt him down. Make sure he never talks to nobody.
Yeah. He's a cop as well. Why does he spend all his time in the toilets?
If he's not happy, send him to me, Fernando. In exchange for
It's a bit disturbing. And welcome back.
Get off! Get lost! You're just a cheap pimp from upstate! Get out of my studio!
I saved your daddy! I saved your husband! It is a miracle!
Get out of here!
It's a miracle!
Would you like a kitten? Have one delivered. Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a cute kitten overnight. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
And now it's time for a public service announcement from
Luckily I do
station
have
owner
grenades
Donald.
still. Come on, done it again. My mouse went off the screen. Damn it. There we go. Doesn't really help to...
Exactly. I knew you'd understand, Laszlo. My daddy used to whoop the tar out of me. He once hit me so hard my spleen fell out of my ear. Didn't do me no harm. Look at me now. I'm the best pest control guy in East Portland. I've killed more rats, roaches, and vermin than you can imagine. And I'll
Wish I had a faster car for this mission.
I wouldn't be where I am today if my daddy hadn't beat me senseless.
What are you talking about? Man, I'm starting to believe that guy about the fluoride in the drinking water. Listen, if there's any sane person left in Liberty City,
Damn it.
You can sail the 7 seas.
At least it was only a fail, not a death.
You retarded!
Close to it though.
I'm an old lady, for Christ's sake!
Century technology.
He must act now. Killer bees must be stopped.
I wonder why more people aren't talking about this. I mean, killer bees swarming and it sounds pretty serious.
But the killer bees are nothing compared to ants. You can't kill them. They're like sheep. They're going to take over.
All right, thanks, caller. Ants, killer bees, fat people, what's plaguing you? Call now.
That may even be the first mission I've failed.
I'd like to say something about these damn people on trains and buses in the city who yammer on and on into their cell phones. I'm really glad we get to hear about
Definitely need the health.
I am the president of a group
Kinda
called
want a
Citizens
better
Racing
car than
Against
this too.
Phones.
Crap?
Exactly.
Your organization's called crap. What kind of moron are you? You want to round people up for using a phone?
This one will do.
But you're...
After.
Citizens are raging against phones, Laszlo.
How many people?
There are 3 of us. It's hard organizing meetings without the phone, though. We've had to resort to carrier pigeons, and they keep disappearing.
What are you
Definitely
speaking of?
need to
What's
get rid of
in
the
your
cops
hand?
first though.
I am not the problem.
Before
You
starting it
are.
again.
You're perpetuating the downfall of mankind. Liberty City was great before phones ruined everything.
Liberty City was a church, a cow pasture, and 3 houses when the telephone was invented.
Liar!
You're the liar.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
What are you 3 years old?
Laszlo's a liar, Laszlo's a liar. I bet that isn't even your real name.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Stupid.
Nanny, nanny, boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo.
Oh, we're going to commercials.
Is your job affecting your health? Do you become fatigued? Does working take time away from family and social events like watching wrestling? There's an easy solution. Sue your boss. See, the great thing about this country is you can sue anyone for pretty much anything, and you'll probably win, or at least get a settlement. At the firm of Rakin & Ponzer Personal Injury Attorneys, we can show you how falling down
That's
and howling like a
fine.
sissy can result in a large damage award from your employer. We also specialize in awards for injuries suffered in auto, bus, and train accidents. And
Need a bar.
Skip it this time. Of course. Why does that keep
That
happening?
scumbag McCaffrey!
What?
He took more bribes than anyone. He thinks he's gonna get an honorable discharge if he turns dead evidence.
There we go.
It's about the usual. Puppet Master, or ventriloquist, you should definitely come down, dude. It's gonna be totally killer.
I wasn't aware that there was much demand for puppet shows these days.
Oh man, have you been living under a rock, bro?
It's the first time
Guys
I've
with
ever had
puppets
that
get
problem
chicks.
in
I
this
take my
game
monkey puppet to
for
park
the
all time.
mouse
We
not
play hacky sack
focusing on
together,
the
it's
game
rad.
right.
But anyway, dude, at the International Puppetry
Not
Festival,
sure what's
we'll be
happening
having
there.
workshops on finger puppets too. Hello, Petunia the Pinky, meet Barry the Thumb. String puppets, glove puppets, dude, it's
Missed it again. There we go. Soon I'm going to be out of grenades.
Do you long to trade in your sweatsuit for a £100 suit of armor and swap your SUV for a noble stallion? Do you eat microwave dinners, all the while wishing you were roasting a suckling pig at a pagan banquet? Is your next ideal home improvement a moat? Well, get ready, Liberty City!
This weekend and every weekend at Liberty City Park.
Pity this
it's the
car's
medieval
just as
Millennium
fast
Fair.
as their
Our
car.
band of traveling minstrels, knights, and maidens oh so fair are ready to delight you with tales of the Black Death, witch burnings, and the joys of being a feudal serf. Forget about air conditioning and modern
Come on.
medicine. We've got all the leeches, spells, and potions you need at the medieval Millennium Fair. Learn the art of cooking with turnips.
Please don't
Yum,
lose him.
yum. Buy genuine reproduction medieval artifacts including maces, double-handed battle swords, and one-size-fits-all chainmail. And this weekend only, pick up an authentic mechanical Lady of the Lake in Excalibur.
Come
It's
on.
perfect
Damn
for
it.
your garden pond or a swimming pool. And learn how to rid your condo of vermin using a penny whistle and a mysterious prancing German named Hans. The medieval Millennium Fair, every weekend at Liberty City Park.
Is there a
All
faster
right,
car
Liberty
I
City,
can get?
you are listening to Chatterbox, the show that is the #1 reason.
That one
for the
would have been a
success
good
of the
car to
internet.
get.
All right, let's take a call.
Hey, stop! Stay down! Get him!
Cop car will work, but I need to get rid of the wanted level as well. And I can't remember where any of the stars are. That's a car I can use. Need to change the radio station as well. There we go.
I'm naked and I feel so good.
What about winter?
What do you mean?
You know, I mean, what about winter when the wind blows and
At least
really
this car
cold,
now I'm
you
faster
prance
than the
about
car
like a
they
ninny
use,
waiting for your privates to
so
go
I
blue?
should be able to catch them if I lose
Get
them.
all shriveled up by the sound of things.
Winter was invented by clothing companies. Clothes
Okay.
are unnecessary. They're ugly. Have you ever cooked in the nude?
No, look, is this leading anywhere? Because I mean, we've got a lot of other people waiting to talk about real things here.
Nudity is real. Open your eyes. Take off your pants. Come on. Come on, Laszlo. You can be a figurehead for Liberty City Naturist. We have 1 members now for the first time since 1977. Nudity is back. A lot of people are into nudity and really understand the spiritual side.
What? Of hanging out with loads of naked chicks? I mean, I see the fun in it, but I just think clothes have distinct advantage.
You got any bright ideas what to say?
Somehow my mouse was off the screen again. Luckily I noticed before I clicked.
Media conglomerate of the past 5 years, with newspapers, television, and radio stations across the U.S.
Will I get it this time?
Alongside a wide array of industrial and technology interests.
I do have
we
the
at Love Media
much
ensure
better
you
car
get
this
the
time,
truth
so
behind the story
I should be
every
able to
time.
catch him.
From films to dog
And
food,
lose the
from
cops.
radio to pop music, you can be sure of independent, quality-led broadcasting every time you tune in. That's why we're the fastest-growing cable supplier and health insurance provider in the Northeast, and why our new satellite in China is something all Americans can be proud of. Here at Love Media...
Oh, I've got 37 grenades. Don't think I need to fear running out of grenades. First time this time. Nice.
Hey, what's up, Bob from Pine Creek?
In this show, there's always people going on about problems in school. Scum, people showing disrespect to teachers, drugs. It's a breeding ground for crime, ain't they?
I guess it seems that way.
Well, I got a real simple solution. Shut them down. Shut down the schools, shut down
There
the
we go.
parks. No more dead teachers, no more angry students.
Let's watch him explode. There we go. Finally made it.
Tiny furniture, pets, that sort of crap. It's all about me. Me. Well, not my Johnny. No, sir. I'm learning him the value of good, hard work. Learning him good. If it's free, we taught him how to clean the bathroom. You left so much as one hair. Chimneys, so now he's a paralegal, raking and punk. 7 and making magic $23,000 a year. And on weekends, he doesn't go to the mall, play soccer, read.
And I
any of that
remember
kind of
this
stuff.
next mission.
No, he works in the basement of a marketing company making photocopies all night. Hell, he
At
goes to
least
sleep
this
during the
next
day.
mission
That's
isn't
another
for
$8,000 right there. So now,
Donald
I'm
Love
on
again.
it.
Sorry, just sneezed. I couldn't mute in time.
Hey, kid, over here. An old army buddy of mine runs a business in Rockford. We saw action in Nicaragua back when the country knew what it was doing. Anyway, some cartel scum roughed him up yesterday. Said they'd be back for some of his stock today. He's gonna need backup, and in return, he'll give you knockdown rates on any hardware you buy.
Hate this
Go for
mission.
yourself, but the old sciatica's playing up. So, good luck.
This one I usually do die. All good having a fast car, but I need a tall car for this one to get on top of
course we need a
shipping
bigger
crates.
SUV. Being a mom is hard with soccer, football, and lacrosse practice. So we bought the new Maibatsu
Get better
monstrosity.
weapons.
It's so big. We lost little
I'll
Joey
grab an
back and
ambulance.
couldn't find him for an hour. When I'm rushing to the mall or talking on my cell phone, I know me and my family are safe.
Or
The
ambulance.
Maibatsu monstrosity
Oh,
is
here you go.
four-wheel drive.
Ambulance
in amphibious
and
mode, it can cross rivers.
armor.
So far, I've only hit a few puddles, but it's good to know it's there. With the time I save taking shortcuts through the street.
Not my own car. That one. There we go.
Ray phoned ahead, but I thought there'd be more of you. Can't believe those yellow belly bastards left me without proper cover again. Well, 3 arms are better than 1, so grab whatever you need. Those Colombians will be here any minute.
Well, I am quite surprised I completed it at first go this time.
Hey, if I teamed up with you in Nicaragua, maybe I'd still have my arm. If you need any firepower, just drop by and take what you need from the lockers. Leave the cash under the bench. Now get out of here. I'll handle the cops.
I'm fine with what I got. I wish we could take the tank here though. I'm going to take one of these cars.
Then wrap yourself in the special high voltage electric blanket. Turn it on to 11 and burn those pounds away while you have a relaxing night's sleep. Now that I've lost 280 pounds, my
those voices that they use for your enemies attacking you, they're all so standard. They use the exact same voices for every time.
1-800-SLEEP-OFF-LARD or visit www.sleepofflard.com and sleep your way to a thinner, happier you. I'm a marketing manager who lives in the suburbs and commutes to work on the highway. I live alone.
But that's what old games were like, so it's even the same voices and same lines they used for in the intro scene on the bridge that gets exploded.
No, I'm from upstate.
Are you sure that's not a fake radio game like Andy and Bobo? I thought all those radio people had fake names.
Do you have a question or you just want to sit here and talk all day about my name?
No, that's it.
Wrong place. I was going back to the casino. Don't need to go back there.
All right, next caller.
In here I need to go.
What is on your mind?
Turnips, fruit, vegetables, albino carrots as they're known back home.
Okay.
This is the one I was thinking the last one was going to be.
I know a real important man in town, a soft touch with, shall we say, exotic tastes and the money to indulge them. He's involved in a legal matter, and the prosecution has some rather embarrassing photos of him at a morgue party or something. The evidence is being driven across town. You are going to have to ram that car and collect each little bit of evidence as it falls out. When you've got it all, leave it in the car and torch it. We're both going to do pretty well out of this, kid.
I find it so annoying that they have you facing the other way.
Made a homemade banana cannon in shop class and was lobbing them across the street at a
I don't think I've ever entered that
Laszlo, life does not have a
toilet block from the other side.
I love that button. You know, it's never a dull moment on this show, especially if you're in our key demographic.
Love media, bringing people and the finest in entertainment together.
All right, hello, next caller. You're on Chatterbox.
I want to talk about that bank stuff. People say it's bad for you. It's not bad for you at all. Why aren't you talking? Waiting on the screen. Am I on the air? Hello? Answer me, you pansy.
What's your question?
Bank! 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 Bank!
What about
There
it?
you are.
That's not really a question. Questions usually start with words like how and why, and they end with your voice going up like this.
Don't mock me. I know where you were. You're just on the rest.
How's that?
I'm trying to teach you. And toothpaste, they use it to control us. Why do you think all the commercials tell you to brush your twice a day? I've read books.
And what book have you been reading that tells you that toothpaste is evil?
Enters the Devil and the Great Cavity Cover-Up by J. Bill Higginbottom. You've seen what I've seen. You've heard what I've heard. You never brush your teeth again.
I suppose you're one of those people that says that diet soda makes you go crazy later in life.
I told you before, man.
That cop actually helped me get that one.
Sir, this is a commercial radio station owned by Love Media. Advertising revenue pays my salary. And on that note, it's been 2 full minutes since a commercial. I'd like to say, if anyone else is stressed, might I recommend Equinox from Zaibatsu Pharmaceuticals. We'll be back after these important messages.
I used to be concerned and nervous about the future. Sometimes I'd get scared before an important event such as childbirth or a family funeral. Hey, sometimes you need a little help navigating life's trouble spots. That's when I discovered Equinox.
After the divorce and losing little
Didn't mean
Tommy,
to run them
life
over.
was getting me down. I couldn't focus on anything at once. After trying
Nearly,
Equinox, I've been
but
employee
didn't.
of the month 3 times in a row.
I used to fall unconscious for hours at a time. Now with Equinox, I never need to sleep.
Equinox is new from Zaibatsu Pharmaceuticals. Ask your doctor
At
about
least this
Equinox
car you
today.
can't actually lose if you get too far behind. It just shows you where it is. 2 more to go.
Equinox, softening life's harsh realities.
Tonight, the TV event that will make history, Liberty City Survivor. This takes reality TV to a whole new level. We'll take 20 recently pro guys, equip them with grenade launchers and flamethrowers, and let them hunt each other down. It's the reality show where you just might be part of the action.
I was grabbing a sandwich at the Happy Blimp, and all of a sudden these guys crashed through the window and started shooting at each other. I was so excited, I didn't even notice I'd been hit. After that, I was hooked on Liberty City Survivor. I watch it every day in the hospital.
The game doesn't end until... Take it down! Tune in nightly or watch the 24-hour live webcast. Liberty City Survivor. Natural selection has come home. Sponsored by Ammunition.
All right, we're back on Chatterbox. Call us on the chatter line to tell us what's
Now
on
to
your
blow it
mind.
up.
Line 4, you're on Chatterbox. What's on your mind?
Liberty City Cox rule!
Ah, that's lovely, thanks. Next caller, you're on Chatterbox.
That last guy was so full of crap. Everyone
There we
knows
go.
how amazing it stands.
There we go. Blew up all the cop cars as well. And I've got a mission for Donald.
I'm so important. Listen to me talk about my tall stuff. I think I'll put this at the top shelf. Hey, what's the weather like down there? How's it going, shortstop? Can you give that your closer? Why so sad, Pee-wee? Who do you think you are? Short people are people, too.
All right, another award-winning show on Chatterbox. Today we're talking about anything, it seems. If you have something to say about anything, call now. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox.
Yeah, I love the show. Love hearing people's opinions. That's what made this country great. People.
That still wasn't the mission I was thinking. There has to be coming up. Thinking one with the ambulance. You probably know which one I'm talking about by saying that.
Human car.
I ain't hurting nobody. In countries that don't have guns ain't America.
You know, that's a really good point. The countries that don't have guns aren't America. You know, if more people had guns,
And
we'd
there's
have less
that ad
shootings in
again.
this country.
Or that,
All right, we're going
not
over here to
ad,
line
but
2.
that
Hello,
line
caller.
again in
You
the
are on Chatterbox.
radio.
Yeah, I'd like to say something about taxes.
You mean the Lone Star State?
Oh, taxes. Well, you know, look, taxes.
No, still not the mission.
I think my partner's a rat. We gotta shut him out permanently. He goes fishing out of his boat near the lighthouse on Portland Rock most nights. Steal a police boat. Make sure his backstabbing plans are sunk. I want him sleeping with the fishes, not eating them.
Considering how he catches the fish, I'm not angry about killing this guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's excellent child care here in America, you know.
Well, I'm sure. But the thing is, lads, though, when I was a naughty boy, I would get spanked. Nanny would spank me.
I think it is on the other island I need to go, don't I?
When Freddy's naughty, he needs to get spanked.
Well, there's some child psychologists who probably say that spanking can be harmful to a child's emotional development.
Absolute rot, lads, though. It's lovely. Freddy needs a nanny.
Yep.
He needs a nanny, lads, though, because Freddy's been a very naughty boy.
How old is your son?
Excuse me?
How old is your son?
I don't have children. I can't stand it, Fred. But Freddy needs a nanny.
All right, that's enough of him. God, who gave this guy a green card? This is Chatterbox. We're talking about short guys, nannies, taxes, and anything sane you'd like to bring to the party. Hello, you are on Chatterbox.
I was listening to that caller about taxes. His views were a little extreme. How do you expect to be a responsible member of society if you don't understand how the government spends your money? Why are people afraid of numbers? Sine and cosine are two of the most elegant and incredible discoveries of humanity. I mean, the Cartesian coordinate system has an elemental power.
I remember this car being better.
I'm not ashamed.
Could just be my bad memory though. Of course, another vehicle without radio. There he is. Using grenades to kill fish. It would be very effective because water's density would make it so that gets squashed and killed. Come on. So hard to reverse in boats. And of course I missed him. There we go. Luckily he didn't shoot me. That weapon would have torn me apart. There we go.
Here is mine, Laszlo. It is an honor to be here. I feel blessed.
Thanks. So tell me about Fernando's new beginnings.
Truly, Laszlo, it is a miracle. A blessing.
I wish
It
you
is a
could just
revolution.
choose to
Marriage
deactivate some
for my
radio
people.
stations.
Marriage is, how do you say, sacred. The bond between